Hello, hello, hello. Welcome into another episode of The Artist Journey. And we are speaking with Silent Poet, who is an amazing Atlanta poet. He's an independent artist here in Atlanta, Georgia. And we have some tea today. And we have some yogi tea. And one thing that we like to do is to read the message that it has. And that's what we're going to start with. So, what does your tea say?
Well, in order to be remembered, leave nothing behind but love.
Mm, I like that. How do you relate to that? Do you feel like that's something that you can relate to in your personal life?
Actually, yeah, I'm very impressed with this because when I first started my spoken word journey, that was the one thing I always told myself. I may not be the best, but any stage I stepped on, I want to be remembered.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's the right mentality that you need to have, and I think that you are definitely on your path to be remembered.
thank you.
So yeah, of course. So take me back in time. When did you first discover that you were a poet? Do you remember what was your first poem, and was it an erotic piece?
No, I was a
Okay.
totally different person. I was a teenager,
Okay.
so I started writing poetry as a teenager, and I used to actually write poetry to get girls when I was
Oh,
younger.
okay. So that's where it started there. That's pretty cool though. Okay. So was your first poem like a love poem? Was it like a or was
um, actually, no, it was not. Um, I don't remember exactly the first one, but
okay.
in my book,
Mhm.
I always back then I wrote stuff on paper.
Yeah.
So my first poem actually just had a date on it, and
Mm.
it was just a basic. I had a little love in it, a little love poem.
Aw.
Yeah, a love poem.
So do you feel like now you do feel like you enjoy writing more so on in your as a digital writer more than an analog writer like now? Do you like writing more in your or do you do both?
No, I primarily write on my phone because I'm always on the road.
Okay.
So usually, and a lot of times, I'm driving and a thought may hit me. I write it down, or if I'm just out and
It's just
about.
quicker,
Yeah,
faster. That's
correct.
awesome. That's cool. So you go by Silent Poet, and I know you for your erotic poetry, but I see that you have a book out on Amazon called A Poet, A Mind, A Word by E. Smart, who is also you. So can you tell me, can you tell us about the themes of this poem and this beautiful book that you wrote?
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
This is my book, A Poet of Mine, a Word. Now, this book by E. Smart, the poet, not the spoken word artist.
Okay.
That guy came after.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah. So the book is actually a compilation of poems that I've written ever since I was a teenager, all the way up to in my 20s.
That's really nice. And
Mm-hmm.
it's so it's different poems. Some of them are like life poems
Yes.
and some of it's just things that you experience along your journey as a poet.
Correct.
Okay. And then your spoken word artistry came later, you said. So,
Yes.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. So yeah, so I met you as a spoken word artist. So if I want to get to know you as a poet, I gotta purchase your book on Amazon.
You are
Yes,
absolutely correct.
yes, yes, absolutely. So that's great. That's exciting too. So why did you rename yourself Silent Poet, and how do you differentiate yourself from a poet and a spoken word artist? So how is that different for you?
um. Well, when I started spoken word, what happened? I started it to promote my book.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
I was advised, hey, you have to go to these open mics and
Mhm.
say something and then tell them to
Mhm.
buy your book.
Mhm.
So that's how I started becoming, started going to spoken mic
Okay.
events. Now, the few I went to, I didn't have a name. I was
Mhm.
just Errol.
Okay.
Welcome Errol to the stage. And I noticed that other poets had poets' names. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I was like, oh. So then I decided my name, even though I love it,
Mm-hmm.
wasn't a cool poetry name. I was advised by one of my younger coworkers, hey, you need to go on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And my Instagram name just happened to be Silent Poet.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of a coincidence.
Okay.
So I took on that name. I said, fine, because everyone is telling, when you go to open mic, they say, oh, follow me and blah, blah, blah. I said,
Yes.
okay. So that's how I took on the name Silent Poet.
And that's smart because that's branding. You want to be all like, your Instagram is Silent Poet. You introduce yourself as Silent Poet,
Mm-hmm.
and now everyone knows you as Silent Poet. So that's awesome. So I'm going to move on to the next question. This is a question about this one of the reasons why we have the artist journey is to give the flowers to the voice, the movers and the shakers in the communities and cities, and we don't have the level of celebrity like Beyonce or whatever, but we work hard. So we live in a celebrity obsessed culture, and with the constant access and use of social media, it is easy to get discouraged about your growth as an independent artist who is doing everything by themselves with limited budget, like myself. What advice do you have for other independent artists starting off in their careers?
um, the main thing I would say, starting off, for one, you have to absolutely believe in yourself.
Mm,
All right.
yes.
And if you don't have it within you, you need to have it beside you. And I mean, you
Mm,
need positive voices that's going to really affirm you and push you to keep going, because you're always going to have someone that's not on your side, or criticizing your work, even though you put your heart and soul into it. But you have to believe in yourself and be open to open criticism so you can better yourself as well. So the main thing, believe in yourself and just keep going,
mm.
because persistency is what is how you become and stay relevant.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you for that. And for those of you who are writers and have not hit the stage yet, or for those of you who are artists and have not shown your work, God has given you a gift, and it's your gift back to the Creator to present that. And just like Silent said, you have to believe in yourself, believe
Correct.
in what you created, and put it out there. Because sometimes we are our worst critic, but when you
Mm-hmm.
have that support beside you, that's helping push you. That's the motivation. So check your circle too.
And if I may piggyback on what you
Mhm.
said, when you said God have gave you a gift,
Mhm.
that is actually what another thing that kept me going.
Mm.
That's what prompted me to actually do a book, because one of my college colleagues read one of my poems, and it spoke to her. Now, to me, it was just a regular poem, but whatever she was going through at that moment,
Wow.
it helped her get through it. And
Mm.
that's why I decided to share. So, what keep me going, if I can reach one person, I've done my job,
Yes.
you know?
Yes. 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 Because this is bigger than us. This is bigger. Our gift is bigger, and using it is important because it's bigger than you.
Correct.
And you can actually change someone's life and not even realize it. Or you can create something. Your voice, your energy, just you being your authentic self and going after your dream and your goal, and just being tenacious about it. In itself, it's inspiring. So
Thank you.
yes. So with that being said, what is the biggest challenge that you have faced as an independent artist?
For me, was actually just finding my niche,
Mm-hmm.
because of my spoken word. The I'm an erotic poet,
Mm-hmm.
but I've also been unclassified as an erotic poet, because they say I'm something else.
Really? Like what?
I don't know, but and that's why I came up with. They said I was too harsh, because
Mm.
erotic poetry is actually a beautiful art. When you're talking about sensual stuff and beautiful love
Mm-hmm.
making, my poetry is real. It is raw, but it is combined with funny. So I have a unique blend of real, freaky, and funny, and therefore that's how I became up with Juicy
Okay.
Venom.
Okay. Yes, actually that actually can go into that's my next question. I'm going to bring that up later too, but yeah, I mean, you're erotic and you are vulgar. You is like it's very your words are extremely vivid, but I mean, I don't know. What's the like is there like categories to this like vanilla erotic? Is it like hardcore
I guess
erotic? Like is it like
I think I may
like
be classified as hardcore. You know? Yeah. Mhm.
so actually can you tell us about your album that you have and where can people find it? So
All right, my Juicy Venom album.
yes.
You can find it on all platforms, whether it be YouTube, whether it be the iPhone, Apple Play, Spotify. I'm there. Just type in Juicy Venom, and if you don't, if it will pop up. If it doesn't pop up, type in Juicy Venom Silent Poet. It's guaranteed to pop up. Um, so about that, I just wanted to create a different art form because
Mhm.
I've always wanted to combine music with my art form. And a friend of mine that goes by the name of a Rapid Oxidation, he actually produced it for me,
Okay.
the beats and everything. He's excellent.
I really like the instrumentals in the album,
Thank you.
and
That was
the
all him.
yes, and I mean
Yeah.
good for him,
Uh
and
huh.
I really like the way your voice is behind because I actually never heard you behind music before or with
Mm.
music before in your performances, which I would suggest that you add because I feel like that's going to be like an extra spin and people are going to be like, what?
I appreciate
Because I
that.
feel like,
Huh?
yeah, because, yeah, I'm like, how many people know that you have an album out? Because I don't, did you, I never heard you talk about it either, but
That's
I haven't,
that's my problem. I don't promote myself.
yes, yes. So like I'm like, what? When I heard this, so like the song that stood out to me was "A Walk in the Woods."
Mm-hmm.
That's I like that. It has an R&B spin to it. The instrumentals is perfect, and your poetry is like the words that you use is vivid and soft and like perfectly placed. You know, so it's nice. It's a nice sound. I want to say it's a nice feeling, but I want to get weird. Like, but it's great. So yeah, so you guys can check that out when you have time. So what is your or who is your biggest influence as a poet and why? Or it doesn't have to be a specific person. It could be like where do you draw your influence, your inspiration from?
um, Crazy as it sounds, I don't read a lot of people poetry
Okay.
because I never wanted to be influenced
Mhm.
subconsciously.
Mhm.
But my poetry comes from I listen a lot of slow jams. As a young kid, I've always listened to slow jams, and that's where I get the poetry from. Because
Okay.
if you listen to a lot of the old school slow jams, a lot of it is poetry, you know. So I get a lot of my inspiration just from doing poetry, and again because I wanted to remember. This is the only thing I remember from marketing class: sex sells. That's how I
That's true.
became
That is
an
true.
erotic poet because I said, okay, I'm new. I need to be remembered. I know sex sells, so let me write something about sex.
That's funny. You know,
Mhm.
it's interesting because I'm into marketing as well. And when you said that and you said sex sells, I just imagine you on stage with a bow tie, with no shirt on, with your hat, silent poet, giving a poem.
Okay.
That's gonna be memorable.
Yeah,
That,
I'm gonna have to tighten back up all the way, you know.
but that would be memorable. Like
That's
yes,
true.
yes. That's great. So along your journey as a poet and a spoken word artist, what strengths have you gained along your journey to who you were and who you are today?
Well, I believe it, my poetry, my writing skills have gotten a lot better.
That's good.
Before I was just writing what I knew and just what I felt. Now I can actually construct. a whole poetry story because all my poetry, they're all stories. That's how I write. There's a beginning, there's the juicy middle, and then there's a conclusion. You know. So I'm
I'm
not,
laughing because I know your poem, so I'm just like, and you said juicy middle, so yeah.
and again, I start off. I've been told I'm open to criticism because
Hmm.
that's how I learn. I don't take anything personal.
Constructive criticism.
Yes. So I've been told I start out blasting because again, I want to be remembered, and research have shown that people have a short attention span. So as soon as I come out the gate, I'm grabbing you,
Yes.
and then my point after that is to just hold you
Yeah.
until I let you go at the end.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. Yes. Listen, you guys, when you come to Atlanta, come check out Silent Poet. Come to Erotic Poetry Night. Actually, April 7th, correct?
Yes.
April 7th, you are actually hosting an open mic
Event.
event, or is it a showcase?
Now, it's actually this one is an event slash showcase because we have a feature April 7th who is an excellent
Right,
poet,
right,
She
right. She
Bars.
bars. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm bringing this up in April. It's April 7th. I'm going to release this in this
Okay.
video later. But this is something. This is regular, like
Yes.
this is all the time. So if you're watching this now and your time frame, come to Atlanta, go on Eventbrite. You know, come check out Silent Poet on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Silent_poet.
Silent_poet, and you'll see flyers and events there.
Correct.
As well. So what other projects are you currently working on right now?
I actually have my second book finished, but I actually have to put it together.
And is this Silent Poet book, or is this?
No, it is the poet.
Okay, this is the poet. Okay.
But this one is going to be the transition.
Okay.
Because this one is called Silent Versatility. So it's written by Errol Smart, but then at the bottom of it, it is Silent Poet.
Okay.
So it's a small transition, but
the transformation.
But it's still just poetry. If you're a poet lover, it's beautiful poetry, and I show my versatility.
I'm excited.
As opposed to my spoken word artist, which is sexual.
Yes, yes. So there's two sides to you.
Correct.
There's two sides. This is cool. So all right. So lastly, we're gonna close this out, and I would like to know, like, where do you want to be in the next 5 years with your spoken word and your poetry and like everything that you who you are and who you're growing to be? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, okay, like my biggest thing is actually just finding the perfect niche for my style of poetry, and I don't believe I'm there yet. So hopefully I can find that niche and take off.
You're there. You're there.
On a larger Well, I want to be on a larger platform.
Okay.
I just want to. I want my poetry to be known. And like
music,
I said,
your album with music,
mm-hmm.
people can feel that more because, like you said, people's attention spans are short. But with the music and your erotic poetry, I mean, think about rap music. Rap music, it's like, you know. Yes. Like, and to the window,
yeah,
to the wall, let the sweat drip down my balls. Oh, these bitches call. Oh, skeet, 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 skeet. So, like, the music and the poetry, and then, like, the two parts of you, you know, and as a whole, and there's probably multiple sides to you, but the parts that you're revealing to the public, the two sides of you that we get to experience is a treat. And you know, and so yeah, so it depends on if you like to read literature, or if you like to listen to it, or if you like to attend a showcase. Silent Poet is a great poet in Atlanta that you need to check out. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Yes, and having tea with us. So on that note, I'm going to close out, and I hope you all have a blessed day and support your local artists.
All right. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate the opportunity to shine on your platform.
Yes. And maybe you can come over again and have tea with us.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay, good.
It's a date.
All right. That was fun.
Yes, that was good.
Whew.
Thank you.